what a year it was last year for Sean Langdon. He bookended both promoters, doubling up here at Indy, and now he's on his way to the second round with a great run. Antron Brown and Ritchie Crampton come to the starting line now. Antron, as mentioned earlier, already with a specialty event win here in Indianapolis. It came back in motorcycle. Ritchie Crampton got into this race courtesy of his Englishtown win. He could join fellow Australian Dave Grubnick as a Top Fuel Shootout winner.
Ritchie Crampton is in a brand new race car this weekend. They tested it here last week. It's a carbon copy of the car he'd been running since the first of the year. Talked to Aaron Brooks. He said no problems in tuning it. He just uses his same old notes.
Well, both of these cars had a little bit of trouble getting down the racetrack last evening. Now, the one difference, though, Gary, like when we went into our shootouts, a lot of times it was at the end of the year. So on Sunday or on Saturday, we only had 2 qualifying runs. So we had to focus on getting in the show. They have 3 runs. It's not quite as much pressure on them just to qualify. They can focus a little bit more, I think, on getting this round win.
There's Morgan Lucas, the Brainerd winner. Who did he beat in Brainerd? Antron Brown. Now he hopes his teammate can knock him out. Round 1 here with 100 thou on the line.
Well, you know, we've got 2 very aggressive tuners here and 2 very good drivers. Antron's an animal on the starting line.
But Ritchie gets the win. 377.2. Ritchie Crampton not only earns a round win, but that is now the #1 qualifying run for the U.S. Nationals.
But a big kaboomer there in the lights.
You saw Morgan, it didn't bother him. He liked the win line. He didn't care. Yeah, he gets stabs money. Come on. I mean, take a look. How about Ritchie? I mean, an 0.68 reaction time. That is a good reaction time. And he was more than 200s behind Antron on the launch. Antron, one of the best in the business, but did not have a race car even close to Ritchie on that particular run, as that car was really running through the middle before that big kaboom.
So Antron Brown has got to be sick of that Morgan Lucas racing team after the last 2 times they've raced in competition now.
Boy, it put a hole out there, Mike, and it looks like it dropped one on the other side, too. And then all of a sudden, cylinder pressure's up, and something's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, when you got one on each side going out, usually you're going to have problems. And, boy, Ritchie did have right at the finish line, but he got the win.
Reaction from Morgan Lucas, much like it was in Brainerd.
Now,
we just took out Antron Brown.
And I'm with Morgan Lucas. And what did you think about that right there?
I know Aaron Brooks to do one thing, and that's go for it. And, you know, they didn't run great last night. They weren't in the top 12. Make a run like that. Coming out the first round of track shootout against Antron. Takes a lot of guts. Ritchie did a great job. Got a little work to do when they get back, but you know what? We'll make sure my guys are there humping on that thing, too. We're going to have a lot of fun, but hopefully they can pull this thing off. Just so proud of all of them.
And the reaction from Morgan Lucas, and here's the driver, Ritchie Crampton. First thing you wanted to know was how good, because you knew you had something special going, right?
Yeah, the thing was running real good, and it got down by the finish line, and I'm sure, don't know if it dropped a hole or did something weird, but anyhow, that's for Andy Polk, our clutch guy. He's laid up right now. He's not with us this weekend again, but Geico, Lucas Oil, at Lucas Oil Raceway, this is a huge day for us. Can't thank Morgan Lucas Racing enough for giving me the opportunity to drive this great race car, and Aaron Brooks is doing a fantastic job right now.
You may want a new car every weekend.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Well, congratulations to the rookie Ritchie Crampton.